Going on? Let's get this started. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Yes, I am live right now. I know it's like impromptu. I'm going to start going live more often. I'm actually out and about. I had to find a good location. But I want to talk about some game right quick. Just coming back from a vacation, and I know it takes a minute for the notifications to go through. But I'm going to drop some game right quick for you guys. Um, that's very important for you. So I'm waiting for everybody to come through before I get started. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, got the notification. That's good. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, brother. You should be able to hear me very clearly. I got this new mic. You should be able to hear me very clearly. I am out and about. So, yeah, I'm going to drop some game today. I'm just coming back from vacation. Again, I know, but I'm coming back from vacation. So I'm going to drop some wisdom again. One thing I could say is very important is that you get out there and enjoy life. I think that's the most important thing. I think a lot of guys on the YouTube do. They get so stuck on being on YouTube and being on Facebook and being online, they forget to go out there and enjoy life. Okay, what's going on? Good to see you and to hear you. I see you've been traveling. Yes, what's going on? Papa was a Rolling Stone, right? Yeah, but I want to make sure you guys get out there, get off these internet streets, get off this Facebook streets, actually get out there and live life. I'm saying that for a reason. I think I got a little breeze, so I'm gonna put my little thing on. What's going on? Wait for everybody to come in. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Yes, I am out and about. Let me put my little windbreaker on. Put beam me up, Scotty, in the chat room. Let me know that you guys are there. Beam me up. We know how we do. Beam me up. What's going on? Beam me up. Let's get going. Let's get this going. I know it's a late notification. Let me put this on right quick. And get hit the likes on the put the likes on. 1 second. Let me put this one thing on there. I feel good to put it on the phone. Put the phone down, go live. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, everybody stuck on this. There we go. Should be able to hear. Now that should be better. There we go. Good girl. Get the likes up. There we go. It should be better because it was windy. But I want you guys to get going. This one of the biggest things that I think men miss when it comes to the game is that they don't have a life. Let me say that again. A lot of guys do not have a life. All they do is go to work, go home, go to the grocery store, use the bathroom, brush their teeth. They have no life. And so when you think about that, what kind of energy do you have around you when you have no life? Who wants to be around a person who doesn't have a life? So one of the most important things that you can do as a man, some real game, is to get out there and enjoy life. And it doesn't have to cost you anything. Right now, I just walked over to the art museum that's behind me. It doesn't cost anything just to enjoy life, get outside. So if you can get off of online, get off of Facebook, get off of Instagram, get off of all the social media and actually get out there and enjoy life, you will see your life change and the quality of people that show up in your life. Let me say that again. You get to see the quality of people begin to change your life because you are enjoying your life. So this the thing I think a lot of guys miss. They do things so that they think that this is going to attract a woman. So let me go do this and let me go do that so I can attract a woman. No, when you live your life, it becomes attractive to a woman. When you live your life, it becomes attractive to people. When you go out there and you live your life, you have a different confidence than you do than just being stuck online, just playing video games. When you just live your life. I think a lot of guys miss that, and that's this the reason why they stuck looking for the next answer, looking for the next pill, looking for the next game, and not realize that the real thing is go out there and live your life. Hold on, got somebody coming by. It's good. The real thing is when you go out there and live your life. Most guys miss this. It's not about doing this so that you can go, I'm gonna get more women because I'm gonna live my life. Or I'm gonna do this to get more. No, it's about when you can take your life and you live it. Most guys don't live their life. They're living in a silo. They're living in regret. They're thinking about the ex they used to have. They're thinking about everything else. They are not living their life. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some game right quick. I'm gonna give you some game. Let me know in the chat room you want to hear this, what I'm about to say to you. Let me know in the chat room if you want to hear what I have to say to you about this. So one of the greatest things that living it, they too stuck living in the past. They do not go out and live their life. I'm telling you, the biggest thing that you can do as a man, I'm talking to the men first, is when you have a life that others want to be a part of. Let me say that again. When you have a life that others want to be a part of. And what happens is so many men play so small in their life that they think about being big. And being big doesn't mean that you got to go rent this car, rent this Lamborghini. Yes, you got to go roll in a Rolls Royce and you got to go buy this suit and that. No, 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 no. You should be able to go different places and enjoy, try different restaurants, go to different museums. You need to go and become, the ultimate goal is become a Renaissance man. When your palate, your mental palate has been has been has been touched on many areas. You know, good fine dining. You know where to go to the dining. You know to go to the places where you can just get a good burger or a good hot dog, whatever the case may be. A lot of guys do not. They live their lives in such a bubble that they wonder why it's not working. They wonder why it's not working. No one, I don't care who it is, wants to be a part of a guy who ain't doing anything. I don't want to be around you. I need to know that you're progressing, that you're going in the right direction. I need to know that you're going in the right direction. There are women that enjoy being with a man on a cardboard box as long as he's living his life. That's, bro, you got what I'm saying completely. You got what I'm saying completely. There are so many guys who don't get that. Is when you realize that you got to go live your life and will not enjoy. Yep, most guys don't get that. So you got to go out there and go enjoy your life. Go participate. Stop participating just online. Stop living for the click. Stop looking for the likes. Stop looking for someone to validate you on these social media streets. Go out there and live your life. One of the biggest things I did, I'm gonna tell you, let me give you this game. Since it's only about three of us in here, let me just give it to you. When I came back from my vacation, and I want you to get this. When I came back from my vacation, I want you to get this. People were asking me, how was your vacation? Why do you think they were asking, how was my vacation? It gives them an opportunity to live vicariously through you. Let me say that again. When I came back from my vacation and I posted pictures and I posted things I've done, and I haven't finished posting everything, the first thing they ask, well, how was your vacation? They want to hear your stories. They want to hear what was the good, what was the bad. They want to know, what did you do near the beach? Is when you have something for people's imaginations to play in. Most of you guys' lives, man, I'm telling you, I want this girl and she didn't do this and I'm doing that. I'm just broke. Even when I didn't have all the money, even when I was even when I didn't have it all together, guess what I did? I made sure I lived my life. I would go to, I would go to, I would go to, I would go to places that didn't cost money. Why? Because I wanted to make sure that my life was enriched. Get off of these online, all these forms and all these things. One of the things they'll rob you of, one of the biggest things that this YouTube stuff will get you and Instagram stuff will rob you of is your life. You'll waste so much time on these YouTube streets that you don't live your life. And when you say I'm not doing nothing, yeah, one of the biggest turn off to a woman is when I ain't doing nothing. I'm just hanging in here. No woman wants to be around, man, nobody wants to be around that person. Let me say this. The game is The game does not become the game in theory. Hold on. The game is not the game in theory. So many people have the game in theory. They can quote it, they can pronounce it, they can tell you everything, but it doesn't work. It doesn't mean anything if you do not use it in real life. Let me say that again. Most people got the game in theory. What you hear on YouTube is theory, stuff they have not tried. They have not been out there and tried it on the real woman. They have not tried this on real life. Real game is when you get out there, and I'm talking to you brothers, talking to the sisters, is when you get out there and you actually do this. Please get what I'm saying to you. That's why I'm trying to be an example of me living my life. Get out there and live it. Stop all this. See, when you live in your life, y'all better get this. When you live in your life, you don't have time to bicker with your brother or your sister. When you live in your life, you don't have time to worry about who likes you and who don't like you. Why? Because you live in your life and you out there enjoying the game. Let me say that again. When you live your life, you do not have to worry about bickering and going back and forth, what this woman said, what she didn't say, who likes you, who don't like you, because you live in your life. See, most of these guys, this message having hold for review. Let me see. What's going on? Salute, brother. Yeah, most of these guys, let me say this. When you live in your life, you don't have time to worry about whether who likes you, who don't like you, who agree with you, don't agree with you. Why? Because you live in your life. That's why the game cannot just be theory. It has to be practical. Let me say that again. You must be able to apply this game. When I was in Benjamin and I was in Nassau, I had to apply the game. Why? It could be, I could be saying theory. No, you have to apply it. There isn't really no time, especially when you set the schedule to yourself. Yeah. Let me see who else is being held. Nobody. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, you cannot allow the game to be just theory. That's why I'm imploring every man to be out there and go live. Go to the gym, go to the restaurants, go to places you don't even have to pay money for. Go. This is the difference. This separates you from every other man. Where actually this will cure you from a lot of complaining when you actually go out there and do it. You find out what works and what doesn't work. Let me say that again. You find out what works and what doesn't work. Most guys, see, y'all want to be stuck on these YouTube streets, Instagram streets, who fighting, who don't like who got game and who don't got game. You miss all of that. You miss all of that. When you go out there and really live your life, you really don't have time for small talk. You really don't have time to be going back and forth with anybody. Do you think when I was on this trip, I'm worrying about what this celebrity did, or what this simp did, or what this thought did? No, I don't have time for that. Why? Because I'm living my life. Those who don't live their lives are normally consumed with other people's lives. Y'all better catch that. Those who are consumed with other people's lives normally don't have lives. Let me say that again, because y'all better get this. There is no failure when you learn and it doesn't work. Yeah. Those who normally who don't have lives are consumed with the lives of other people. Let me say that again. Y'all better get this game. Beam me up. Those who don't have lives are normally what? Consumed with other people's lives. Do you think I got time to worry about the girl that turned me down? Because I'm living my life. Do you think I have to worry about this that didn't go through? No, because I'm living my life. Those who are consumed with other people's lives are normally don't have a life. You watch it. Watch, and you always got to watch content about other people's life. You need to question, why am I spending so much time worried about somebody else's life when I should be living my life? Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Those who are consumed with other people's lives and what they're doing, who they with, who they sleeping with, normally don't have lives. Normally they're so enamored with what somebody else is doing, and what happens is they begin to live vicariously through other people's failures, successes, instead of living in themselves. It is sad because so many men live through the success of, say, a Kevin Samuels, or say Steve the Dean, or Steve, or someone else, but they never take the time out to get their own suit. They never take their time out and see, hey, what do I need to do to be a man? Don't live through my life. Don't live through LDA's life. Live through your own life. You don't have, when you in your own groove, you do not have to worry about other people. Let me know. Let me know in the channel. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's going. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you get what you're picking up what I'm putting down. That's why you feel sad. You don't feel like you're worth anything, because you're trying to be somebody else. Stop trying to be everyone else and be the best version of who you are. This will save so many people life right here. This will help so many men in the game if they go out there and live. When you stuck in the house playing video games, trying to get to the next level, and you're trying to do this, you miss out on life. You miss out on life. Do you know how many years I spent missing out on life, concerned about other people and what they were doing? Forget that, man. Go out there and live your freaking life. That's the real game. What happens is this makes you magnetic. You can have all the theory. You can watch all my videos. You can watch everybody else's video. You can watch Kevin's videos. You can watch whoever else videos. You can watch everything else. But if you do not go out there and live your life, you are, I'm going to just say it, you a failure. How long are you going to be a student and never apply? How long are you going to watch game and never do anything? Some of y'all are so enamored by hearing game, but you don't do nothing with it. I'm telling you, go out there and live your freaking life. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. Then you can come back and you can say, hey, let me come back and say, LDA, hey, I did this, or this worked, or this didn't work. Why? Because you live your life. Stop searching for more game. Let me help somebody out. Stop looking for more game. Start looking more things I need to do for get the women. So what do I need to do to do this? Stop looking for it. Stop it. Stop looking for more. Stop looking for it. What you need to do, brother, what you need to do, sister, is go out, get off your phone, and go out there and go live your life. See, people trick you by giving you cookies, Scooby stacks, and all that stuff, but they never tell you to go out there and try this. They never tell you to go out there and try this. I'm telling you, and I'm repeating myself on purpose. What makes you more attractive to everybody, to anybody, is a person who goes out there and live their life. That makes you, I can't even tell you what that does. You become magnetic to people around you when you go out there and live your life. Think about it. I'm not in my studio right now. I'm actually out in the park. If I was to show you where I'm at, come on, man. Why? It becomes magnetic. Some of y'all are so dull. You like a color. You want to be a color TV, but you just a black and white. Your life is just black and white, bland. You ain't got no seasoning. You ain't did nothing. You got no adventure. I'm telling you. When I came back from this trip, let me drop some game. When I came back from this trip, people were asking. Y'all want to really know. Women were asking, "How was your trip? How was your adventure? What did you do? I seen your pictures. Why?" They live, women, let me give you this game. Women like a man who's adventurous, who go out and conquer the lions, the tigers, and the bears. They like a man who go out there and do something with his life. They do not like a sitting, what? A sitting car. Some of y'all like a sitting car in a garage. Ain't able to start it up and did nothing. I'm my fault. I didn't see all these people in here. Just going, amen to that. I took the game in the progress now. Yeah, what's going on? Where good. And there's a difference between the word said, but yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see all these right here. Yeah, it might be a time for a new challenge, but let me challenge you guys. It's the summertime, the weather is nice. Wherever you at, get out there. I'm gonna tell you when I lived in Atlanta, I would go to Lenox Mall. I would go to Phipps Plaza. And I didn't have a lot of money. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of money. So what I would do is I would go to the high-end restaurant and I would order tea and a biscuit. And I would get the tea, put a little sugar in there, and I would sip the tea and get myself in the consciousness that I belong here. That I belong here. I wasn't going to sit in the house and be, woe is me, I'm working as a security guard down here in Atlanta and I can't do nothing and nothing's happening. No. What I did was I made sure I got out of the damn house and actually lived my life. I guarantee, I challenge every man, every person that's on here. It doesn't have to cost you anything to go live your life. It doesn't cost you anything to get off of your beat, get off of your asphalts and actually go do something. Right now, there's a botanical garden on the right of me, Children's Museum, Art Museum behind me. I'm living my life. It didn't cost me anything. Then I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I'm trying to give you the cheat code to life. It's not theory all the time. If you're stuck on theory, you're gonna miss out. Theory only explains what you have done. So you gotta get out there and do something. If you guys are getting this, let me know in the chat room if this is resonating with you. Let me know in the chat room. Somehow my chat room is running slow. Telling you. And I'll say this, when I was see, the real game is when you interact with other people. Somebody was spoken and got to me. The real game is when you interact with other people. I don't know why it keeps going like salute. The real game is when you get out there and you go talk to people that don't look like you. You go talk. Let me give you a story. So when I was in Nassau. Get off the boat, get off the ship, and as soon as you cross over into Nassau, there's people trying to get you to get on a bus and do a tour. So I'm peeping out everything that's going on, peeping out how everybody's moving, and I watch. So this guy's trying to break down what all you can do to be a part of this trip, or do this 2-hour. You get to look over the city. So what I did was, I said, okay, I think about it. Then I walked away. Another guy approached me. Same thing. So what I realized the most important thing that you have to do is, in this case, I started looking. I said, I'm in Nassau. I got my family. I got to look out for them. I got a peep game, because people game. They think you think automatically think you come down and you got money. I said, yo, I'm gonna roll with you. How much is it gonna cost? Oh man, it's gonna be $40 a person. I said, $40 a person, man. Oh man, I don't know. Say, just walk this way, brother. Walk this way. So me and my family walk down. We get into the van. He was a little slick though. So the game they ran on me, and I had to give it to him. What they did was, every stop they went to, they knew every person there. So that means they were all in cahoots together. See, But you'll never know that but watching somebody video on travel or watching somebody do something unless you get out there and do it. So once I realized what they were doing, I started talking to the guy. I started figuring out, let me find out. See, he's trying to get my money, but I'm trying to find some information about him. So what I did was I began to talk to him, break him down a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. And what happened? It changed the dynamic of what was going on. This would never happen if I was theorizing on YouTube and making videos and never living a life. I'm telling you, this would never happen. I would never figure out how to maneuver in Nassau, Bahamas. I think I was in Freeport. How to maneuver, how that the first place we went to was the rum cake place. He was friends with them. The second place, what beach you want to go to, brother? Oh, you want to go to that beach? We're gonna get something to eat. The place he took us to go and eat, he knew the person. Then the next place when we went to go see where the slaves escaped, he knew the people there. They were selling stuff. They're all in cahoots. I watched the game. Then the final place we went to was the beach. Oh, I gotta leave, brother. So we stayed there. He worked over and got money that way. You gotta be able to take time and get out there. My career takes me off when I start attending industry conferences, often being the only black man there. Definitely taught me how to maneuver among those that don't look like me. Thank you so much. This that comment right there. Let me read it again. My career took off when I start attending industry conferences, often being the only black man there. Definitely taught me how to maneuver among those that don't look like me. That right there is worth its gold. Salute. Thank you, Alfie. Appreciate that. Salute, brother. Salute. Thank you so much for that. That right there is the truth. Let me see what that definitely taught me how to maneuver with those that don't look like me. Most of you guys will not know how to maneuver with others until you get your butt and get out of your house. Y'all don't want this, man. Y'all want this. Y'all want this Mickey Mouse game. You want somebody to tell you, and women do this, and women do that, and they're theorizing, and they don't even got a woman. They're on Pornhub, jacking off. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Excuse me. You think about it. Think about it. Think what he said. My career took off when I started attending industry conferences, often being the only black man there. Definitely taught me how to maneuver among those who don't look like me. When I was in Benami, Bahamas, there was a lady who sat next to me. She said, "What kind of drink do you have?" And I told her what kind of drink it was. I said, "So what are you doing down here?" I talked to her. "Hey, what's going on?" "Oh, we have property down here." Baby, do you know I was on it like white on rice, figuring out that she had property down in Benami, Bahamas? I'm paying attention. You never know how to maneuver with other people because some of y'all, I'm a hood, I'm from the streets. Brother, you got to know how to talk street, but you got to know how to be able to go into the boardroom and maneuver there. That's the real game. Get off of this. I'm not against people playing video games or watching TV and Real Wives or the this and that and this series, but the real test of a real man is, like he said, is your ability to maneuver with people who don't look like you. I met a guy down in Benami, another guy. Hey, we were chatting like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" We talk. He has his own boat. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't you know I want a boat? He has his own boat. I'm like, okay, he had his own boat. His wife is sitting there. She can barely speak English. She barely speaks English. What do? We exchange numbers. I find him on Facebook and then I add him. So when I want to go back and forth, I can contact him and he said, "Oh, I give you a good deal on some property because I got some Airbnbs and I'll look out for you." You can't do that can't do that when you're stuck on the internet. You got to go out there and meet people. I got to, excuse me. Excuse me. You got to go out there and meet people. I'm telling you, this guy didn't look like me. He was Spanish. Smile, good guy. Oh, I got a boat. Then I met another guy when I was on the ship on the cruise. Him and his wife got a boat. Him and his wife, what's going on, Nick? Him and his wife had a boat. What did I do? Talk to him. He goes back and forth with his boat to Benami, Bahamas. And what did he do? He go fishing. Why wouldn't I connect with him? Why wouldn't I connect with him? He don't look like me. He probably don't even, whatever the case may be. The root test is my ability to humble myself and listen and learn. I ain't try to say I was more. I didn't try to say I was this. I didn't try to say I was that. All I said was, oh, okay, cool. You got a boat. I didn't try to say, well, I do YouTube and I work in here. No, I just chilled, laid back, and just the key, you let them talk. I let them talk. I let them do what they need to do. When you do that, it change. I'm telling you, some doors ain't gonna open. Some of the game ain't gonna open to you because you're so. Somebody, thank you. Happy Friday, Ellie. Glad you enjoy yourself. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate these guys. I appreciate y'all showing some love. Marquise, I don't know why it's happening like that. Appreciate that. When you get out there and talk to people who do not look like you, who do not talk to you, don't have the same culture as you. Right now, I'm communicating with somebody in Toronto. Why I'm communicating with them in Toronto? Different culture. And what am I doing? Expanding my mental palette. You have to get up and turn the knob and open the door. Y'all need to, let me say this. Expand your mental palette. Expand your mental, y'all need to get that. Expand your mental palette. Expand your mental palette. Stop. These YouTube streets that have you in the bed crying with your thumb in your mouth. Go out there and expand your mental palette. Go try something different. I went jet skiing out there. Had a ball jet skiing. Why was I jet skiing? Because I wanted to try something new. My son was out there jet skiing, and he actually seen a shark out there when he was out in the Bahamas. More books, yeah. Go read, expand your mental palette. Man, something's got my most people. That's why you're not winning in life. You still watching the same thing. And how do I do this? And how to do. The key is to get out there. Expand your mental palette. Like I said, the thing that really did it, and it really caught home when I got phone calls and asked me, how was my vacation? What did I do? Who did you meet? What food did you eat? Who did you interact with? I want you to really get that. I can't do that by looking at a book talking about the Bahamas, talking about Benami, talking about Orlando. I hope y'all seen the game I gave on Orlando about the resort pass. If you didn't see that video, go back and find that video. It's the one before this on the resort pass on how to maneuver. Some of y'all, I gave you the game on how just to have. You may not have the money. Just be very honest. You may not have the money. What you can do is you can do a day vacation. I gave the game already. Do a day vacation. With that day vacation, what you do is you get a resort pass, and for $20, bruh, $20, you spend that at Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks by that time. You get a resort pass, go to the hotel, enjoy the amenities, take your butt back home. Telling you, y'all telling you, but it doesn't happen until you get out there and enjoy life. If this is helping you, let me know in the chat room. If this is making sense, let me know in the chat room you understand and you're picking up what I'm putting down. Let me know in the chat room. I wish I can turn the camera around, but it won't let me do that. If this is helping you, let me know in the chat room. I think I have a delay. And yes, I'm coming back to regular schedule. Just the weather is nice. I can come outside. I don't have to be stuck in the studio. But definitely I want to make sure I drop some gems on you guys and go live out in the open. I don't want to just be stuck in my studio, just in my, no, I want to be out there. I don't know why this is not showing. And I actually got to taste of some good food right quick. I might jump in my car and actually get out there and get some food. But if this has helped you, please let me know in the chat room. Let me know if you picking up what I'm putting down. Get off of these YouTube streets, get off these Instagram streets, get off these Facebook streets. Go out there and live your life. Go interact with people, the people that don't look like you, people who don't talk like you. That's the real game. You want to see if your game work? Okay. Okay. You want to see if your game work? You want to see if you got good game? Go test it out this weekend. Come back and let me know what happened. Let me say that again. If you want to see if your game really works, go test it out this weekend. It don't have to, this the thing. If you only thinking about you use game to get women, you already messed up. When you realize the game is bigger than women, you attract women. Oh, y'all ain't ready for that. When you realize the game is bigger than women, you will attract women. I'm trying to give y'all the cheat code. When you realize the game is bigger than women, you will attract women. It will be like magical. They would just show up. When you realize the game is just bigger, it's bigger than them. Let me put my little, so all yours, he got a man pouch. What you think? Let me put my thing going. Matter of fact, I'm going to tilt this. I'm going to walk a little bit. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Trying to adjust it. Uh-oh, there we go. Woo. 1 second. Man, when you realize the game is bigger than just women, man, you have women and you be having women everywhere. It becomes effortless at that time. I think I'm covering my mic. Let me get my mic together. I don't know why here we go. Let me put my mic right here. 1 second, let me put this mic. Like Alfie now, I'll be doing his videos, boys. Dog be. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. There we go. When you realize the game is bigger than women, man, you'll have it all together. So yeah, I'm out here about to grab something to eat. As you see, I'm living a life. I'm not out here just talking about it. I'm actually doing it. And actually enjoying life. If you have any questions, it's a good time to ask me some questions. If you have any questions, it's a good time to ask me some questions. If you have any questions. I don't know what's up with my reviews, but if you have any questions, it's a good time to ask me. If you think about the game, or I tell you about it. Oh, wow. Man, about to go see if I can get something to eat. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody who's listening. I didn't drop some things already. I'm gonna drop some more. I'm gonna go live tomorrow too. I'm gonna be at the same spot actually. Try to go live there. But if you have any questions, let me know in the chat room. I'm getting ready to do some more things. Yep. Man, my throat. I don't know what it was, man. But yeah, I'm out here now. I am out here doing this thing. See, I'm even outside of my comfort zone. I got to watch it now because these cars be flying around here. See this car flying around here? Got a yield sign and it ain't even yield. Let me catch this thing. I don't want LDA to get hit out here. Shout out to the thinking class. I don't want to get my thing. If y'all have any questions, let me know in the chat room. I'm actually out here out on these streets for real. I'm watching my surroundings at the same time. So yeah, but I'm here to tell you, real men, they go out there and live their life. They go out there and live their life. They go and, okay, somebody did have a question. Okay. Okay, let me see. Crown says, as strong in the wind, I got that you have to adapt. But did it feel like you were? I'm gonna see. Let me read your message. Let me read it. What have you? As strong in the wind, I got that you have to adapt. But did it feel like you had to fake the funk to do so? Let me say something about that's a good question. I think a lot of people have to fake the funk. Our people have this statement. I know a lot of y'all heard it about fake it till you make it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There's no faking it till you're making it. What you're going to do is why it seems fake to you and why they say fake it till you make it, because it's foreign to you. Salute. Just check it in. Appreciate that. But I know it's cold game on going on. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Let me say this. There's no faking it till you making it. Let me go some esoteric stuff going down right quick. Let me do some esoteric. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Much love. Much love. Let me pin. What do I want to do? I want to pin it up to the top. But let me tell you, the reason why state of what you used to be into another state, and it's different. It's like this. It's like putting on, but sometimes you have to genuinely enter. Let me say this. So what happens is like putting on a different coat that may be too big or may not be the size you at yet. When I was my mother and father didn't have all that money and all like that. So what they would do is we get clothes a little too big and knew we would grow into them. So what you have to do in life sometimes, you may have to get something that may be too big for your consciousness to grab so that you can grow into it. So most people say, oh, you got to fake it till you make it. No, 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 no. What you're doing is you're putting on another version of who you are that you may not be ready to receive yet or have not grown into. So let me say that again. There's no faking it till you're making it. What you're doing is you're going from one state to the next state. Let me say that again. You're going from one state into the next state. And what happens is the new state that seems like a fake, only reason why it feels fake is because it's foreign to you. It's because you are unfamiliar with it. So it feels fake to you because the other state that you were in felt so real because you were used to being in it. But when you change the definition of that this is not fake, let me give you some game. When you change the what? You change the definition that this is not fake anymore, but this is who I am. So don't say fake it till you make it. Say this is who I am. Let me say that again. Do not say fake it till you make it. No, say I'm moving from my old state into my new state. I'm trying to help some brothers out. I'm trying to help you out. You don't fake it till you make it. What you're doing is you're moving from one state of consciousness into another state of consciousness. And so now the new old version of you is dead. Now you're embracing the new version of you that it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel the same. Why? Because it's new to you, but it is you. So how can the new version of you be the fake you? Yeah, you'll be surprised by your growth. You will be surprised by your growth. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, when you able to say, I'm no longer going to buy into this until you make it. When anybody say that to me, I don't want to hear it. You don't have to tell them I don't want to hear it. You say, no, I'm moving to the new version of who I am. It may be uncomfortable, but guess what? It is what it is. What's going on? Salute, brother. What's going on? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, so there's no faking it till you make it. Don't buy into that stuff. People tell you, fake it till you make it. No, 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 no. What they'll do is you'll always become a fake. No, I'm moving from one state of who I used to be into the new state of who I am right now. Ain't no fake it till you make it. I'm not trying to get down on you. I'm just telling you how it is. There ain't no fake it till you make it. No, I'm moving into a new version of who I am, the best version of who I am. Okay, strong to the wind. The way they describe it is quite accurate. There is no faking it. The funk. I was more. I was more or so discovering who I was becoming. Yes, who you were becoming. That's the key. You're coming into your evolved self. You know, yeah, man. Don't buy into that. Fake it till you make it, and this and this and that. No, you're coming into the evolved self of who you are. The new version of you may be uncomfortable, and so what you have to do is you have to say, oh, okay. I'm just a little foreign to me, but I'm going to be comfortable in the new version of me. Somebody calling me from Chicago. I got a little few more minutes anyway. I'll call everybody back. But this is making sense to you. Let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room you picking up what I'm putting down. And I'm about to go pick up me something to eat. Good. Oh, somebody messes with me. So yeah, definitely. Ain't no fake it till you make it. Nah, you are who you are. Yes, yes, sir. Appreciate the perspective. Oh, no problem, man. And it's not like I said. This is. I'm not trying to get down on anybody. It's just I want to elevate your thinking. That's all. I just want to elevate your thinking. That's all. Yeah, that's all I want to do. Elevate your thinking. You would never ever be a fake ever in your life. You're just going to be a new version of who you are. You're renewing your mind to another. See, there's. I really hate to go into this, and I'm gonna say it a little bit, and I'm gonna stop. There's multiple versions of you. And what happens is you still some of us become so stuck in the version that we are right now that we never tap into the other version of ourselves that have everything that we want, that can do anything that we want, that can be anything that we want. So we still stuck in the same version of who we were, say 2 years ago, 3 weeks ago, yesterday, and not realizing that we can evolve, we can change we can change at a moment's time into the best version of who we are right now. That's the real game. I don't know what they've been telling you on these YouTube streets. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop listening, getting all these Doritos and cupcakes and get this real game. Change is just a choice. Change is just a choice. It's just a choice. That's just the real deal. Anything else? See, the thing of it is, many times people give you the game so that you're dependent on them. They never give you the game so that you got to be dependent on yourself. Let me say that again. Many times people give you the game so that you can be dependent on you, but dependent on them. But never give you the game so that you become empowered and that you're dependent on yourself, that you realize the real game. And I'm gonna say this, and I gotta go. I got less than 10 minutes. The real game is you're realizing where the power really relies, and that it relies inside of you. Let me say that again. The real game is realizing that the real power, the real game starts and relies inside of you. If I'm drawing you away to make me a guru, to make me all knowing all, I missed it. I should be telling you how you can empower that you have the game. That's the real deal. Anything else, it ain't it. Anything else ain't it. If I'm trying to draw you away and I'm this great one, I got it all together, I missed it. The real game is realizing that you have the power to create and to be all that you want to be. And I will say this game. Any problems or situation that you have, you create them because you have the power. No one shows up in your life. I told somebody this yesterday. No one shows up in your life unless you invited them. Let me say that again. No one shows up in your life unless you invited them. You say, I ain't invite nobody this, I ain't invite this. You invited them on an unconscious level. Right? I invite for me to get beat up. I invite for the girl to cheat on me. I invite for me to do. No, on the unconscious level, you invited that to be there. You said, oh, I want to go through this lesson. So you chose to go through a lesson for this to happen. Once you realize this uncomfortable truth, that is all you and ain't the devil, and ain't the angels, and ain't God, it is you, it is your choice that you made, your game will change. When I look at situations that I'm having in my personal life, you know what the first thing I do? I go and look at me. I say, okay, why did I invite this into my life? Why did I invite her in my life? Why did I invite this situation in my life? And I realized I made a decision for that to be there. Oh boy, I got 8 minutes and I gotta go. I got 8 minutes and I gotta go. I hope this ain't too much. This ain't too deep for you guys. When you realize that, you stop blaming everything around you and you start taking responsibility for everything that happened to you. So you can't blame the girl. These modern women ain't nothing. Oh, they ain't. Oh, these women, all they want to do is they for the streets. Oh, they all for the streets. How you know they for the streets if you wasn't by the streets? Uh-oh. How do you know all the girls are for the streets if you weren't by the streets? I'm just saying. The moment you change your consciousness about women, you actually attract a different caliber of woman. Y'all ain't ready for this. The moment you change your consciousness about women, you attract a different caliber of woman. The same thing for the ladies who are listening. The moment you change your opinion and your perception about men, you actually attract a different caliber of man. That's just real talk. What's going on, bro? You attract a different caliber of what? Of men and women in your life. You got to change your mind about it. That's the real game. Because it eliminates you being a victim and puts you in the place of being the power. And then you really slick about it. Then you can actually, I shouldn't be saying this. If you're the one that attracted them to your life, that means you have the power to what? To extract them out of your life. Uh-oh. If you attracted these people into your life, you have the power to extract them out of your life. You just don't know how powerful you are. It all makes sense. If you attracted these people into your life, you have the power to extract them out of your life. And not just people, situations, problems, concerns, and everything else. Let me stop. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Like, comment. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the super cash apps, super chats. Appreciate all that. I'm about to get ready to go get something to eat. Trying to decide where I want to eat. But I'm about to go get something to eat. If you like this, please like and comment. Thank you for all the love and the cash apps, super chats, everything like that. I will be going live again next week, probably earlier in the morning. I can get out here. I just was been out of town. And I got tomorrow, don't admit, I'm going to a black tie affair. So you know LDA gonna be dressed to the nine. I'm going to a black tie affair tomorrow. So I'll be dressed to the nine tomorrow. I just got the shoes today and I'm waiting for the bow tie to come in. So when that bow tie come in, baby, telling you, y'all, Y'all better watch out. I'm gonna kill them tomorrow on that red carpet. And who's gonna be there? Tabitha Brown, Damon John, Hugh Harper, all those people gonna be there. So you know I'm gonna come in looking like fresh money. I'm coming in looking like fresh money. So yeah, definitely. Catch me tomorrow. Thank you for giving. This is the thinking class. This is when spirituality and the game combines, and we are out. Catch y'all on the flip flop. Peace.